2019 could be a big year for the cannabis industry. I mean, think about this. States like New York considering now laws to allow recreational use of marijuana. I want to bring in Ryan Smith with LeafLink, which bills itself as the largest cannabis wholesale platform. How does that work, though, Ryan?
So we are a B2B wholesale marketplace. We connect brands that are selling packaged products to retailers across the country.
Right now, but different states have different laws. I mean,
exactly.
So that makes it complicated. It probably helps your business, though, right? Because you hash all of that stuff out.
That's right. Products can't cross state lines, so we really are a collection of 14 different state marketplaces. So if you're in Colorado, you can't see things for sale in California. What
about the Canadian stuff? At least on the medicinal side, are we allowed to bring that in here?
No. So still, it's federally legal in the states. It's very much has to be only protection would be staying within that state.
We know cannabis is hot. We know, particularly, I think a lot of folks who were early in the year, big investors in cryptocurrency, kind of shifted over. Now, though, some of these cannabis stocks have been under pressure. I mean, they're off their highs for sure. Still some pretty high valuations. And it seems like one of the issues, when you become a publicly traded company, things change. You have to execute. There are earnings estimates and things like that. And you have to live up to the hype. And the hype is pretty high.
Yeah, the rules still apply. The difference with crypto is this is a proven product and a proven market, but it still has a lot of maturing to do. So until that happens, there's a lot of proving that they'll have to complete before any of the numbers really begin to make sense.
Let's talk about potential milestones for 2019 in the cannabis industry. Take some of them off for us.
I think two of the most exciting is that over $10 billion in institutional capital from real names like Altria and Constellation came in this year. More of that will happen. And I think that's going to really set up the falling of the East Coast to be either medically or recreationally legalized.
New York being one of them.
Cuomo was talking about this last week, yep.
What happened to Cuomo? He didn't like it. Now he likes it. I mean, is the money, the potential taxes too much for any governor to ignore?
Yeah, the tax revenue is something you can't deny, and it's a proven model now. There's 10 states that are recreationally legalized, and for you to not admit that that's something that's an asset to the population, people are coming around.
Big story today, the Schottenstein family out in Ohio making a hostile bid for a FRIA, right, $2 billion deal. Canadian deal. You got a billionaire family in Ohio making a hostile bid for a cannabis company in Canada. This is big stuff.
Yeah, but Afria has had some really negative press recently, and I think that shaking out with this accountability that now exists is really important for the space. People got overly excited.
But now you have an established family, an American, family with billions of dollars saying, okay, we want to take advantage of this weakness because we still believe in the overall opportunity.
Yeah, so, then it's even more there that they'd go towards a company that's had a rough year and seeing that that's an opportunity is an interesting approach.
Ultimately, because I spoke to a lot of bankers, I was just in Switzerland, everyone's interested in this.
Yep.
Everyone around the world is looking at America, ultimately, breaking down these federal rules to allow interstate banking so it's not an all-cash business. That would make this explode, wouldn't it?
Yeah, safety is an important concern for a lot of our clients, and we think that right now Canada is clearly in the lead. There's more capital there, and if we're to be this entrepreneurial, capitalist society, we should really embrace what the population wants, which is legalized cannabis.
All right, well, I know you're making a lot of money either way right now. I'm just joking.
That's the plan.
Hey, we got your milestones. We'll watch them and definitely have you back on soon.
Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.